Since Heaps normal is a giant business, it might have fewer resources and capabilities than more well-known beer brands. Um, however, it's clear that the brewing experience, marketing and branding, good distribution network are the all major assets and strengths of Hips Normal. These equities and resources will be crucial for the business to compete in the non-alcoholic beer industry. Overall, Hips Normal core competencies include the innovation, which helps the company create an unique brewing method, and also the health conscious branding. These skills have aided the business in gaining a dominant position in the non-alcoholic beer in Australia and could help it develop and broaden its product line in the future when targeting in a new country. To have an in-depth understanding about the Japanese market, we apply pastel. So for the political and legal, it can be seen that Japanese government actively encourages the consumption of alcoholic beverages, and also the taxation of alcoholic beverages may affect the cost and demand for non-alcoholic beer. In terms of economics, major brands like Asahi, Kirin, and Sapporo dominate the fiercely competitive Japanese market. For social drinking culture in Japan is also quite ingrained, and traditional beers continue to be a very common drink for social events. However, so many studies show that the demand for non-alcoholic beer is being driven by the health and wellness trend among younger Japanese consumers. Uh, for technological factors, it can be seen that Japan has long been renowned for its cutting-edge technologies, and we can also take the advantage of the expansion of e-commerce in Japan to reach a larger audience and boost sales. For the environmental, Japanese customers are getting more and more concerned about the environment. This market may be served by non-alcoholic beer brands that prioritize sustainability and environmentally friendly manufacturing techniques.
Heaps Normal operates within the non-alcoholic beer market. The market has two segments, low alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Globally, the non-alcoholic beer market was valued at $4.2 billion in 2020 and is expected to reach $7.4 billion by 2027. These numbers represent math growth potential and further opportunities for Heaps Normal. Now, innovative technologies and passionate producers drive the quality of non-alcoholic beer, meaning consumers are faster to adopt and accept this drink as a quality product. This increase in quality has created new customer segments and aided in expansion of this market. Now, beer made in Japan comes primarily from four major producers: Asahi, Kirin, Suntory, and Sapporo. Now, while the market incumbents like Asahi and Kirin have the largest market share, the market is fragmented with several independent producers trying to compete. In 2020, the Asahi Group expanded their product range to meet consumer demand and launched Beery to meet shifting consumer preferences. Now, the Big Four have adopted brewing methods that allow for gentle removal of alcohol, thereby preserving the taste of beer.
Heaps Normal, as a pioneer in the non-alcoholic beer market, has several strengths to leverage as they enter Japan. Their uniqueness and departure from traditional offerings make them stand out. They can tap into the health-conscious consumer segment and benefit from the positive perception of Australian products. However, their limited product range and lack of familiarity in the Japanese market pose challenges. Expanding their offerings and understanding local preferences are crucial opportunities for growth. The rise of health-conscious customers presents a favorable market trend. Collaborating with established Japanese brands can aid market entry. The competition from well-established alcoholic brands, cultural differences, regulatory considerations, and the impact of COVID-19 are potential threats that need to be carefully addressed.
Our objectives for Heaps Normal's entry into the Japanese market are: 1. We aim to launch the product in the Japanese market by the end of 2023 with the goal of achieving 2% of the local non-alcoholic beer market share by the end of 2025. The second is to establish 100 distributors of Heaps Normal's products within the country by the second year of entering the market. To achieve this, we will be targeting young Japanese consumers who still enjoy the social aspects of drinking and want to partake in social events with friends who drink, but they want to remain sober due to health considerations. This market was selected due to Heaps Normal's brand, which shares similar values and therefore leverages the strength of the brand. And to reach this target market, we will adopt an export-based entry, given the cost of establishing manufacturing internationally and the favorable trade relationship Australia has with Japan. Additionally, in order to gain local market knowledge in a country with very particular business traditions and nuances, we will adopt an indirect export approach.
Marketing is product. Brand image is important for Japanese consumers. One thing that particularly differs Heaps Normal products from most of Japan's bigger brand is that it's originally a non-alcohol company, while others are launched by alcohol brands. Price. A demand-based strategy will be used as first, Japanese buyers like premium goods and services, and they're picky with their product choices. Second, there is a general tariff rate of 7.8% for Australia, as there is an agreement between countries. Third, market is highly competitive and overloaded with both domestic and overseas brands. Place. Customers prefer to purchase products from trusted sources, and Heaps Normal uses an indirect export strategy where, with the help of local distributors, it can sell its goods in places like supermarkets, convenience stores, non-alcoholic bars, restaurants. Promotion. Here, adaptation strategy will be implemented, as Japan's culture and market conditions are completely different from Australia. And there are some ways that strategy can be used is omnichannel marketing, um, focusing on packing design, and influencer marketing. Thank you.
The non-alcoholic beer market in Japan has been growing steadily in recent years due to a growing trend toward health and wellness, an increasing concern about alcohol consumption. According to a report by Research and Markets, the non-alcoholic beer market in Japan is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 4.16% from 2020 to 2025. A box of Heaps Normal costs between $5 to $6 in Australia. Beer is cheaper in Japan, therefore we have to reduce the price a bit. Local beer in Japan is around 3 Australian dollars. As this is not a local beer and the export prices are high, we can raise the price a bit. We can imagine that we sell a case of Heaps Normal for $4.5 in Japan. So over to the sales plan. Year 1, in the first year, Heaps Normal should sell around 200,000 cases with a 900,000 revenue target. In the second year, Heaps Normal should sell around 350,000 cases with a 1.575 million revenue target. In the third year, Heaps Normal should sell around 460,000 cases with a 2.70 million revenue target. The break-even analysis for Heaps Normal in the Japanese market can be calculated based on the following assumptions. Average selling price per case of non-alcoholic beer is $4.5. A variable cost per case, including production, packaging, and transportation, is $2. Fixed cost per year, including marketing, salaries, rent, and other expenses, is $100,000. This means that Heaps Normal needs to sell at least 40,000 cases of non-alcoholic beer in the Japanese market to break even and cover their fixed and variable costs. We can also calculate the profit potential for Heaps Normal in the Japanese market by subtracting the total variable and fixed costs from the total revenue generated by selling a certain volume of non-alcoholic beers. We have calculated that if they sell 460,000 cases of beer in year 2025 as our goal, they will have a profit of $1.50 million. Thank you.